Okay, we are learning Allegro in F major. This is on page 36 of your book. It's kind of a classical sounding piece, and as the title suggests, it's Allegro, as in fast, happy and fast, in the key of F major. The chords that are going to be used are the primary chords. That's why we were studying them. We have F major in the left hand. Look at the first measure. It's got the pa pattern in F. 1, 2, 3, right? And then it has B flat major, which is the 4th chord, and that comes first in measure 5. F, B flat, D, kind of commit these to memory. And, oh, we have 5, 7, of course, but it's a different variant. We have C, B flat, C. This is measure 15 and goes to This is in A-B-A form, so we go A section ends in 16, 17 to the end is the B, and once you reach the end, you go repeat the A part, D-C F fine. Okay, the book tells you that, the whole thing's based on motive and imitation. Motive, what motive is a short musical idea. So for example, in the Beethoven's 5th Symphony, that is the motive, right? That repeats over and over again. And in this one, we have this as a motive. Well, that's easy enough. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. It's the motive. And left hand imitates. Okay. As we talked about in Sloop John B, imitation is, I think Sloop John B had an imitation, right? Yes, Sloop John B had imitation all through the B section. And it's when the left hand does the same thing the right hand just did. It's like your annoying sibling that's saying the same thing that you just did. It's like, stop mimicking me, right? So left hand is mimicking the right hand or imitating and accompanying. And pa, pa. The chords are softer than the bass. Bass is always louder. So let's try the left hand ones. 1, 2, 3, down, up, imitating. And down, up, imitating. 4 chord. Now back to 1 chord, taking turn, 4 chord, and 1 chord, imitating. Now soft version, imitating. Da 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 dee da da, B flat. 2nd, 3rd. Now leave to the C, C, B flat, and then F. Okay. Do that again. Yeah. You pause and do it again. I'm going to move on. So if I put the right hand and let's do, I can do block chords. See, I can modify if I have difficulty reading it. I can do block chords and do imitation. Block chord and imitation. Left hand block chord, play the right hand. Do you notice in the right hand measures 5 through 8? A lot of people miss notes on the last note because last note is the only one that changes. So for example, they all start with F, G, F. The last note for the first one goes to B flat. And the second one goes to A. So this is measure 6. Third one goes to D. Measure 7. And the 4th one goes to C. Okay, so it goes like this. None of you should get it wrong. I'm watching you. So it goes down and up, B flat. Now A. Now go to D, reach up and go to C. Okay, so just remember the order. Okay, first one is B flat and then A and then D and C. B, A, D, C. Brainwash, brainwash. Okay, got it. And let's do it with the block chords in measure 5. It goes 1, 2, 3. What was the pattern? It's A, now goes to D, and now to C. Yeah, and all of them should feel a little different. Now let's play as written up to measure 8. That's the end of the first section, as in first phrase. 1, 2, 3. Left hand imitate. Now soft version. I'm still gonna imitate. Now 4 chord. Remember our pattern B flat. Now A piano. Now D. forte. I'm going on because it's exactly the same thing. You're like, not bad. So far, so good. Next line is where most people fumble. Bah. Okay, it's because there's more involved. Right hand has it has longer phrase, right? So right hand go G A C B flat A G F A D. Watch out for all those interval jumps. Let's play slowly together. 1 and 2 and 13. G A C B flat A G F A D C B. Now we're gonna crescendo to O F. Not bad, you say. Do it 5 times. G A C B flat A G F A D C. Da da dee da da dee dum. 2, 3. When in doubt, just repeat. Da 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 until your hand is completely relaxed to play. Now I'm gonna play left hand. G A C B A G. Left hand is just dabbing along until that C F. 2, 3. Now the real tempo version. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 2, 3. If you were able to play along with me, you are all set for this section. B section starts with, is there any imitation going on here? Nope, it doesn't. It just has left hand melody. Left hand gets to do something a little more interesting, and right hand has just chords that are bopping along. So right hand, let's look at the chords. We are in the dominant key of C major. So we have C major, you know, we call that modulation. Modulation is a fancy word for I started in F major and I went to visit a different key, and often if it's in a major key you go visit the dominant key, which is the 5. So F, G, A, B flat, C. C major is the dominant of F major. Okay, so we went to visit C major. That's where the B section is at. And right hand has C chord and the dominant of C, which is G7. And that's it. Okay, and left hand is in 5 fingers. So now we are in different position. We are here and now we're there. Okay, so we are in F, now we're in C. Okay, left hand goes C, D, E, F, G, G, F, A, D. It's like a jolly grandpa. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming to visit C major. G, F, A, D, C, G, 2, 3, C. The same thing twice, right? Do you see that? Let's play it together. 1, ready, go. Measure 17. C major, C major. Now G7 in the left hand. I mean right hand. C, 2, 3. Same exact thing. That's not bad. 2. Now we're gonna transition, jump up an octave. C, B, A, G. Where do we go? Back to beginning. Of course. Remember the pattern? Goes to B flat, now goes to A, now goes to D, now goes to C. Forte! Piano! Oh, sorry. That's the part I should have fumbled in. Da da dee da da dee da. But for the very last one, you should slow down. So last time you played this, let's slow down a little bit. Here, 2, 3. So A, B, A form. Enjoy this piece. The coordination might be a little hard at first. Just slow it down. Okay? Whatever you can't do, if you do it slower, you probably can't. If it still doesn't work, even slower. Yeah? And you'll be able to solve the problem. Just a matter of time.